Hi everyone, Jono here again from High Five. So lately we've had a lot of requests on how to set up performance reviews and do performance management through High Five. And so we decided to take you on a little bit of a journey and walk you through this step by step. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's go for it. So first up, what you're going to do is you're needing to set up your roles and your goals within the High Five app. So for that, you're going to head through to Company, Roles, and if the roles and goals are not on there as yet, you are going to need to create it. So it's just click on the plus and you would create custom role. To save some time, I'm just going to click on a role that already exists and you'll see exactly how it comes around. So if there are multiple people that have this role, just so that you don't have to change the goals, you can give them a name. Give the description, create goals with the description on how that's going to happen, and write up to 5. Click on Save. Once that's done, you are now able to add people through to that role. So you would click on the role, click who needs to belong, and save. And you'll be able to see how many employees are in that role. So once you've got the role set up, what you're going to need to do is create your pulse. So you'd go through to My Company and click on Pulses. Once you've clicked on Pulses, you would click the little plus over here and create your pulse. Once again, I've got one here, so all we're going to do is we're going to edit it. You can see it's got the name, so quarterly performance review. I would advise setting this up as a recurring thing, so that it just runs in the back end. You don't really have to think about any clicks. Do it quarterly. Remember, you want to get feedback relatively quickly. You can go even on a monthly basis. It's completely up to you. I wouldn't recommend going anything less than quarterly though. Select your questions, whether it's going to be rating, short answer, drop down, however many questions you feel is relevant. I've got 12 here, and then maybe stick in the goal rating. Now this will pull all of the goals that are linked to the role of the specific users you are measuring, and the cultural rating, which pulls the company's values so that you can get an indication on whether that employee is living up to the company values or not. You just click on link next. Select your transparency. So do you want this open, medium, or closed? The visibility, do you want the line managers of those individuals to be able to see it? And for performance, you're not going to want anonymous, but there's an anonymity setting there as well. Your notifications, email and in-app. Reminders 1, 5, and 10 days before. And then here I'd recommend doing a full 360 rating. That way you can get everyone within that specific department to rate the individuals, and click on self, which means they can rate themselves as well. Then select the department, or you could select all, completely up to you. I'm going to leave it in department for this time being now. And click on publish. Because the self-rating has been set, the specific user account that I'm on happens to be part of that team where the pulse is going to be sent. So you'd go through to view the pulses. And you would see here I've got my line manager that I need to review, as well as myself. I can just click on that, go to rate now to give myself a rating, and we can just go through the ratings. So once that pulse has been completed, or once the pulses have been completed by the members that need to actually review it, you'll be able to come through to the pulse and click on the view pulse stats. So I'm going to show you one that has got a little bit more data just so you can get an idea. And so here you'd be able to see exactly on how the answers were as a summary. So for the entire department, you'd be able to get a bit of an indication. If you sent this out to the entire company, you'd be able to select the departments over here on the drop down. If you wanted to get a little bit more info on the individuals, you can just click on individual and see who they rated and what they said. What's even better is if you head through to reports, you could go over to Pulse's individual report, give that a click, look for the user that you're wanting, and over here you'd be able to see all of the pulses that this user has been part of. So if you are doing quarterly reviews, you'd have all of them here, and you can just give that a click and see what the data is saying. So here he did a self-rating, and this is the data that he has. Great. So, I mean, that is the one way that you can do performance reviews. You've also got the option of setting up ratings, which is really, really easy. It's under your company settings. Ensure that the setting for ratings has been ticked. Once that is active, you head through to managed and you would select the users on who they're going to be rated by. So it's just simply choose about 4 people. This is a self-rating as well. It becomes a full 360. Once that's done, once you've selected that, you could just give that a close, and now you can see that they need to be rated by those people. The ratings are set on the frequency that you did set, which would just be over here. So it'd rather be every month, every second month, quarterly, or every 6 months, or you could even do custom rating cycles. So we'll leave that there on standard, update, and now the users that have been selected to rate others and rate themselves will get notified when that ratings is needed to be done. That's just underneath to do and rate now. Very quick, very easy. Rate the values of the company, rate the values of yourself, and then rate your role and others as well. So that is performance management in a nutshell on High Five. If you do have any questions or you need any help, please reach out to us at help@get5.io and we would gladly jump on a call with you and take you through step by step. But until then, as always, please give us your feedback as well. Hope this was helpful and let us know if you need anything. Cheers and good luck with your performance reviews.